Hi everyone, it's Lakshmi here with our final video presented from the Florist Center for Somatic Healing and our Foundations of Embodiment series. And it's interesting, was thinking earlier today that this is the last video because it's actually where we start and where we end when we're doing this kind of work. So today's video, I'm going to talk about moving slowly or slowing down. You know, the way our mind works is it could be in one of three places in any given moment. It could be in the future, it can be in the past, or we can be in present-centered awareness here in this moment. And when we're in the future or when we're in the past, you know, I sort of call that time traveling, right? And that's when we can function more from our patterns, from reactions, from our trauma or attachment history. When we're present, we're more likely to be grounded into our own authentic blueprint, our authentic selves, and we tend to respond more than react. And as we're going through life, if we're in the future or in the past, we're probably also just either stuck, frozen, immobilized, or rushing, go, 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 go. Got to do this next. What's coming next? This is next. And we miss what's going on, the signals from our body. Sometimes we forget that we even have to go to the bathroom. Our mind is so someplace else. We're disconnected from our bodies. And that's where the stop what you're doing, pause, check in, slow yourself down. What's happening right now? Right now. So as you're sitting here, stop what you're doing. Pause for a moment. What do you notice? What do you notice around you? You know, I chose to do this video outside today in my backyard because so many of us, in order to slow down, we go outside. We like to spend time in nature. It's easier to slow down and move slowly when we're outside in nature, right? It has its own rhythm. Right? It's easier to go fast when we're in our computers or our cars, right? So notice any sensation in your body right now. Try not to label it good or bad, just notice. You know, I can feel my feet. I'm not wearing any shoes. I feel my feet on the deck. I feel it's finally a little cool outside. I feel the coolness on my skin. I can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear the little tree frogs. We've got these cute little tree frogs that live around here. So I'm using all of my senses to slow myself down, to notice what's happening around me, within me, right? I even imagine what it feels like when you put on the brakes when you're driving, right? When I first started practicing slowing down, I really spent time imagining, this is my own personal sense of humor. I really tend to go back to things from my childhood. So I would think about, you know, in the Bugs Bunny cartoons, when somebody's running really fast and they stop and like they dig their heels in and, you know, a cloud of dust forms and all of that. So I think about that. Sometimes I would literally just stand and push my heels into the floor, just to start to slow myself down, to feel present here. So So I was really using my body to help me feel that slowing down. I would imagine pushing the pause button on a tape deck. Again, I'm showing my age, but it's very satisfying to actually push the button, right? Pause everything. Just slow down. And if you can only do that for 5 seconds, that's great. That's 5 seconds more than you had before. And the more often you do it, the easier it gets and the more familiar it becomes. But when we're processing, when we're working with an emotion, a memory, especially something difficult, if we're moving too fast, we don't get to really feel it. Our system doesn't get the time that it needs to really feel what's happening so that it can move through and discharge. Right? Brain moves really fast, like, oh yeah, that's it, I got it, I understand. But it hasn't moved through our body and our system yet. Right? So when you're starting to reflect, what's your normal everyday speed? Are you up in 70, 80? Like, oh yeah, go fast. Well, what would happen if you practice just slowing down a little? Literally, like, feel your chair, feel your feet, slow down your breath, slow down your eyes. Use your senses. Listen, smell, feel on your skin. All of these techniques that I've been teaching you help you to slow down so you can be present with what's really going on, so you can learn to listen to the signals and messages within your body, so you can land in your own authentic self. If you're moving too quickly, you're going to miss it. You might not even know how you feel about something. You might not even be aware of the sensations in your body. I have a lot of clients that we have to work on even just honoring biological impulses, like learning what hungry feels like, learning what full feels like, learning what, oh, okay, I have to go to the bathroom. I should go do that now and not in 30 minutes or an hour when it's more convenient or when I think about it again. These are all really important aspects of becoming embodied, having a positive, trusting relationship with your own body, your own system. And when we have that, and when we cultivate that, is when we can abide more in our blueprint, authentic self. So it seems so basic. Slow down. Just slow down. Not all day. You don't have to do it all day, right? But maybe every time you wash your hands, every time you stop for some water, slow down, take some breaths, look around, take a break. It's the power of the pause, right? Just pause and come here. Just right here, right in this moment. We do that through our senses. We do that, remember, orienting, look around. Do it slowly enough that the images can really come to you. What do you see? What are you drawn to? What do you like? I really love the color of the leaves right now. It's really green. Right? I love the feeling of the breeze right now. It's been so hot and this beautiful cool breeze is here. You can feel fall coming a little bit, right? I love the sound of the frogs. That's helping me be here. Right? And that's when we can meet ourselves. And little by little, we can meet the parts of us that have more discomfort or pain. Again, tiny percentages. Feel the edges of your discomfort. Feel it just like you're dipping your toe in. And feel it a little and come back out. Feel it 2%, feel it 5%. But if you're going too fast, you're going to dive in the deep end, off the high dive, way too far, too fast, too much. And then, ooh, nope, don't like that. Nobody would. All right. Slow down. Go gently. Go with compassion. Go with respect. Your system is so intelligent. It knows the just right speed for you. Right? And if you go too fast, not everything gets processed. Right? There is the just right speed for you to move through something. Right? This has been such a pleasure to share with you all. If you want more, come find me. I'd love to spend time with you. theflourishcentersomatic.com. And let me know if you're having trouble even understanding some of this. Sometimes it takes like a one-on-one session to really like, oh, okay, to have the direct experience rather than just listening to me talk about it. All right. Much love to you all. Take care.